Well, hello space engineers and welcome back. Just traveling along minding my own business when I noticed this show up, and seeing as how it wasn't just flashing and disappearing, I sent my probe after it, and well, it didn't like that because it sent a drone after my little remote probe. And well, I don't like people messing with that probe, so I'm going to come out here with something that has a bit more armament and see if I can't deal with this thing. Go ahead and turn that on. Get a little bit of speed built up. And see if it sends anything else out. Let's get zoomed in here. I see some solar panels kind of coming in on the back side of this thing. See if it sends anything else out. Right now it's looking like no, it's not. Which is actually somewhat disappointing. I mean, I already dealt with that one off camera that sent out using this and it did okay with it, but it'd be kind of nice if I could get a little more. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, is everything in shadow, or am I... Okay, I think I'm kind of on the bottom side of this. Okay, I see one. I see one Gatling. I see one interior turret. Let's get ourselves a little closer here. It's only going to send that one drone after me. Well, that is somewhat disappointing, but that's okay. We can still raid this thing for some materials. That's the nice thing about this assault cannon. I took that Gatling gun out, but didn't destroy it, so I can still get the ammunition out of it. The railgun is a lot more accurate, but it's also a little more devastating and tends to destroy stuff. Okay, we've got those two. I'm kind of on the wrong side of this, so I can't see a whole lot. But I feel like there's more to it. Yes, there is, up there. Okay, there's two up there. So let's put one over there. And this will probably take out the beacon, but let's put one right there. And I missed. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, I keep missing that. So, plan B. Okay, that one hit a bit low. It's a little wasteful, but if I can take out that beacon... Yep, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And it looks like I've got one shot left. I'm going to send that one into the antenna. Okay, I don't know if that was enough to take out the antenna. Let's switch to that real quick. See if it starts shooting at things here. Okay, is that a grav gen or a... Yeah, that's a grav gen. I'm not worried about that. But it's definitely shooting at something. Let's kind of get right here in the middle. Hold on. Let me get over here. Nothing's shooting back at me, so I'm not too worried. But let me kind of get out here. Maybe it's something internal. If it's something inside, I don't want to tear up too much trying to get to it. See if I can't finish off that antenna. Those things are tougher than they look. Well, I didn't want it that far gone, but I'll take that. Okay, it's no longer shooting at it. So, let's see, make sure, whoops. I've got some ammunition. Do I have... Yes. Let's see what trouble we can get into here. Yeah, this thing's got a lot of oxygen farms on it. Okay, what's this here? We've got a smaller cargo container. Let's go ahead and claim this. Let's look for... We've got 2 incomplete turrets. And I'm not seeing anything else there. Oh, I can actually look into that. Nothing there. Good amount of ammunition in there. let me pick up the right thing here. Okay, we do have some ice. Anything in the beds? Nothing in that bed. Nothing in that bed. Nothing worthwhile in that armory. Is this that same? No, there's a different cargo container. Some uranium. Nice. And nothing there. I wonder. Yep. I can indeed fly it. It's kind of what I thought. Is there anywhere to lock onto this thing? There's another O2 gen. A pair of oxygen tanks. Well, I don't have anywhere to lock onto that with. I thought it would have a connector. Can I put a mag plate on it? There we go. Let's bring this in, lock it down. Then I'll probably just fly this whole thing back. Leave it there. I'll gather what I want off of it. I might take some of the solar panels also. I mean, I can build those, but it'd be nice to have a few more. Let's see, we're kind of safely locked down, so I can do... Whoops. And while I am here, let's grab that. Oh, I forgot to check. Yeah, there's nothing in this flight seat. So off I go back home. Well, not home yet, but back to our temporary floating home. And I will see you there when I get there. Well, I got myself back here. I set that station I grabbed. It's around here somewhere. But it's around here somewhere, so I'll be able to get to it later. I'm gonna have to... yeah. Anyways. I set it around here somewhere. And while I am stopped, what I'm probably going to do is I need to make a tug. Because right now, the only thing I have, it's sitting over here in the dark where you can't see it, is I have this little thing, and it kind of works, especially if I turn on the hydrogen, but it doesn't work real well for a tug. And I want something that can move a bit more mass than that. That's slow, but that's good for small objects. I want something that can move a little bit more. Hey, there's our station. That can move a bit more weight. So first, let's see if I can't get this to line up right. There we go. No, not that. There, that'll be good enough. Actually, I probably should have used the other connector. That'll be okay. But off the back side of that, this tug's not really going to need a whole lot of cargo space. In fact, I probably won't have much of any. But I think I will put a little hydrogen in this. And I do mean a little. Just to refill my tanks with. Then, let's see, that's that. Let's have one of these just for a little more spacing. Then another one of those. Well, maybe not. Let me figure some other things out here. I'll get the rotation right here. Set a pair of these on here. See, do I want one top and bottom also? Let me put one top and bottom, but first, this is a good spot for some gyros. I'll put a pair of them there. Let's put one more there. I should probably weld this stuff up. It's not going to let me put that there because I don't have any mount. Hold on. Temporary. There we go. So I can put that there. And I can put that there. Let me do this here. I'll have to start welding stuff up here in a little bit. Let me set that slightly forward. Should I do it like that, or should I just... Yeah, let's go ahead and make these the reverse ones. Or I said reverse forward ones. Once again, slightly forward. I'll set those slightly back. Tell you what, I'm going to pare this down versus the grinder ship. Or do I? Yeah, let's pare it down. Let's lose some forward and reverse thrust. Because this over here has 4 forward and reverse with 2 in every other direction. I'm going to pare this down a bit, which will make it so that's my forward. Let's get this my reverse ones. So I've got my side. Now I kind of need my up and down. Let me weld this up what I've got. There's some stuff in here that might get trapped if I weld it. So let me get those taken care of. Then I'll be back and I'll put more on this. Well, there I have it. So now I have it all built up, put together. And I do have the bars programmed, so if I hit those two, it'll turn off all the thrusters, but I should be able to hit just those two. And I can see the thrusters on just the cab are up and going. And that will turn them all on. And that's a similar setup with the battery. So if I hit that, they all come off. Or they all go on recharge. But if I hit that one, now I'm running on just the cab battery. Whereas here, that should be all 3 of them. Whoa! Maybe I need to turn off a few of those gyros, because that's pretty quick. So let's come over here, grab onto something. Ouch, that was bright. I'll tone it down a bit. And let me temporarily unfriendly grid. I can't turn those off. Do I have a way to turn them on and off from in here? I think the answer is no. Is there a group? Yeah, so I can do that. It's kind of quick and dirty way of doing it, but this will do it for now. And so I can't do those, but I can do the thrusters. So now all those should be off. Oh, wait. Did I turn that on? See how this thing does. Well, not quickly, but it does move it. And that's a pretty big mass to be moving, really. But it is able to move it. Oops, wrong buttons. And as far as rotating it, not really. But then I'm fighting the gyros on the station itself still. So it can rotate it. So it is able to move a fair amount then. So let me unlock from that. So I think that will come in handy when moving stuff around. I might need to back off on the gyros, put them in a couple different groups so I can turn them on and off, or maybe just have a way to turn up and down the power on them, because that is a bit strong for when it's empty. But I think that will come in handy. I will continue to break this down. Whoa, I'll have to get used to that. I'll continue to break this down. I might steal the gyro, or gyros. I think there's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple of them there. Off that. I'll take the ion thruster components. I might even grab all these oxygen farms. I mean, I don't really need them, but I might grab them anyways. There's still ammo in some of those two turrets right there. Beyond that, there's not a whole lot here I really want. I mean, I can build the solar panels, though I might grab the components out of it just for material. I don't really need another cargo container. I've got plenty as it is for now. So yeah, I'll break this down off camera. That'll take time, but not too much time. I'll grab what I need off of it. Then I'll continue on. Now, my original plan was to go to Mars, but I got to looking at... Let me turn stuff on here. These stations, and there's none right over there by Mars. You know, that there is Mars, or at least it looks like Mars from back here. So there's none by the Mars or the Europa, or at least none that I know of. There might be some, I just don't know about it. But I've got 2 over there at what I'm thinking that is Triton, and there's 1 over there at what I think is Pertum. I think I might go over here to Triton and set up an ice mining station there. That's the main reason I was going back to Mars, is I was really going to Europa for the ice, because it's basically a big ice ball with low gravity. But I've got a trade station, or 2 trade stations over there. It might be worth going over there and setting up a base there instead. Makes it a little more interesting to get ice into orbit, but I think I can do that. So next time I'll be continuing on to that. Maybe I'll be there, who knows. Depends on how much I get done off camera, what I run across. But I will continue to work on that as I carefully try to maneuver this thing with way too much gyro. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then.